The human body is a fascinating mystery, full of surprises that defy explanation. But what if we told you that some of those surprises are downright bizarre? From swallowed objects that make you question everything to shocking surgical finds that seem straight out of a sci-fi movie. These stories are nothing short of extraordinary. Ever heard of a live fish inside someone's lung or a fully grown plant growing from a man's ear? Join us as we explore the 15 craziest things ever found in the human body, each one more unbelievable than the last. Let's start off this list with number 15, eel in the stomach. In 2017, a man in China turned to an unconventional remedy for constipation. Unfortunately, his solution, a live Asian swamp eel, was less than ideal. The eel, meant to alleviate digestive issues, instead wreaked havoc inside his body, traveling through his intestines and causing severe internal damage. The man was rushed to the hospital, writhing in pain, where stunned doctors performed emergency surgery to remove the 20-inch eel. While he survived the ordeal, the incident became a cautionary tale about the dangers of bizarre folk remedies. Alternative treatments may sometimes work, but inserting a live eel into your body is definitely not one of them. Thankfully, the man made a full recovery, but the story lives on as a cringe-worthy reminder that not all traditions should be followed, especially when they involve slippery creatures. Number 14, fishy find. Practical jokes can go awry, but for 12-year-old Anil Bella from India, a prank with friends turned into a medical emergency. In an ill-conceived attempt to amuse his friends, Anil inhaled a live fish. The fish, however, had other plans, lodging itself in his lung and triggering severe breathing difficulties. Anil was rushed to the hospital, where doctors faced the unusual challenge of extracting a wriggling fish from a lung. After conducting a series of scans, they performed a delicate surgical procedure to remove the aquatic invader. The surgery was a success, and Anil made a full recovery, though the experience left him with a valuable life lesson about the dangers of reckless pranks. For the medical team, this incident became a tale to share at conferences and dinner tables alike. As for Anil, he likely won't be pulling any fish-related stunts again anytime soon. Some jokes just aren't worth the risk. They're better left in the realm of urban legends. Number 13, perilous proposal. Proposing marriage is nerve-wracking enough, but Reed Harris in 2009 managed to make it unforgettable, though not in the way he intended. Hoping to create a unique moment, he hid the engagement ring in his girlfriend's milkshake. His plan? A sweet surprise as she discovered the ring. The reality? She swallowed it while sipping her shake, turning his romantic gesture into a medical emergency. Panicked but determined, Reed rushed her to the hospital, where an X-ray confirmed the ring was safely lodged in her stomach. Doctors assured the couple it posed no immediate danger, but surgery was necessary to retrieve it. 2 days later, the ring was successfully removed, and Reed finally got to pop the question, this time with fewer digestive complications. Thankfully, his girlfriend recovered quickly, and the couple laughed off the ordeal as a memorable start to their love story. Who says romance can't have a little drama and a hospital bill? Number 12, wormy surprise. Headaches are annoying, but imagine discovering that yours is caused by a worm living in your brain. That's what happened to an Australian woman who endured months of persistent headaches. After multiple doctor visits, an MRI revealed the horrifying truth. A cyst in her brain was filled with larvae from a pork tapeworm. This condition, known as neurocystic urcosis, occurs when tapeworm larvae migrate to the brain. It can cause severe symptoms, including seizures and neurological damage if left untreated. Fortunately, doctors performed a delicate surgery to remove the larvae, and the woman's symptoms disappeared. This rare case underscores the importance of proper food handling, as tapeworm infections often result from consuming undercooked pork. The woman's ordeal is a chilling reminder of how even seemingly simple headaches can sometimes have sinister causes, and why food safety matters more than we realize. Number 11. Fir tree surprise. Lungs are for breathing, not botany. But in 2009, Artyom Sidorkin from Russia turned medical heads with a case fit for Ripley's Believe It or Not. Artyom had been dealing with persistent chest pain and severe coughing, symptoms his doctors feared could be cancer. An X-ray revealed a shocking culprit, a 2-inch fir tree growing inside his lung. It turned out Artyom had unknowingly inhaled a small spruce seed, which found the moist environment of his lung perfect for germination. The growing tree caused significant discomfort, and if left unchecked, could have led to severe complications. Surgeons carefully removed the tiny tree in a delicate procedure, ensuring no damage to his lung. After the operation, Artyom made a full recovery, though the bizarre incident left everyone, including his doctors, stunned. This rare case serves as a reminder that life, quite literally, can take root in the most unexpected places. Number 10. Ear-eye discovery. Most of us have dealt with pesky ear infections, but a 16-month-old girl in Beijing took things to an entirely new level. For nearly 4 months, her parents struggled to find relief from what seemed like a stubborn ear infection. However, antibiotics and treatments didn't help. Frustrated and concerned, they sought further medical advice. The eventual diagnosis? Not an infection, but a fully grown dandelion flower thriving inside her ear canal. Apparently, a dandelion seed had found its way into her ear and flourished in the warm, damp environment. The sprouted plant grew to nearly an inch in length, leaving doctors stunned during the examination. Thankfully, a swift surgery removed the intruder without any lasting damage, and the little girl made a full recovery. This bizarre case is a literal reminder that life finds a way, in the strangest places. So next time your ears feel weird, maybe check for flowers instead of just reaching for eardrops. Number 9. Cutlery chaos. Margaret Dew from Rotterdam wasn't just suffering from stomach pains. Her case became one for the medical history books. When doctors investigated, they discovered a shocking culprit. She had swallowed a fork. As if that weren't strange enough, further examination revealed she had ingested 78 spoons and forks over time due to a condition called pica. Pica is a rare disorder where individuals crave and consume non-food objects, often linked to stress, nutritional deficiencies, or underlying mental health conditions. In Margaret's case, it was associated with borderline personality disorder. Doctors performed emergency surgery to remove the cutlery, marveling at how she had avoided serious complications until that point. Luckily, Margaret recovered fully and sought psychological treatment to address her condition. Her story highlights the incredible resilience of the human body and the surprising things it can endure. It also serves as a reminder of the complex relationship between mental health and physical well-being. Number 8. Ectopic tooth in the nose. Here's a case that's truly hard to swallow, or sniff. A man in New York struggled with chronic sinus issues for years, assuming he just had bad allergies. But when symptoms worsened, he visited a doctor, and an X-ray revealed the shocking culprit, an ectopic tooth growing in his nostril. Ectopic teeth, which grow outside their usual locations, are exceedingly rare. While most are found in the jaw, this rogue tooth had decided to stake its claim in an entirely new territory. Doctors successfully removed the tooth through surgery, and the man's sinus problems disappeared almost immediately. The condition is so rare that it's been documented only a handful of times in medical history. This case not only relieved the patient's discomfort, but also highlighted the incredible and occasionally baffling ways the human body can behave. Well, needless to say, the man now breathes much easier. Number 7. The spider under the skin. When it comes to creepy crawlies, Emilio Gonzalez took things to an extreme. He had a silicone implant designed to mimic the look of a spider moving under his skin. While it was purely cosmetic, the effect was so realistic that it gave anyone who saw it serious chills. But for Dylan Thomas, the spider situation was no illusion. While vacationing in Bali, he noticed a painful red mark on his stomach that rapidly worsened. Initially dismissed as an insect bite, further examination revealed a terrifying truth. A spider had burrowed through a scar on his stomach and was living under his skin. Doctors acted quickly, removing the arachnid before it caused further damage. Dylan made a full recovery, but the incident left him, and everyone who heard the story, shuddering. Whether silicone or real, spiders under the skin are enough to keep anyone awake at night. What do you think? Well, let us know in the comments below. Number 6. Snake in the ear. Ever heard the phrase, "I've got a snake in my boot"? Well, how about "I've got a snake in my ear"? A viral video once claimed to show a doctor removing a snake from a woman's ear canal, and it sent the internet into a frenzy. But before you start wearing earmuffs in the garden, experts were quick to debunk the story. Turns out the video was likely staged for shock value, because let's face it, snakes have better things to do than crash your ear canal. While it's true that small critters occasionally find their way into ears, a full-sized snake isn't one of them. Snakes prefer burrows and dense underbrush, not the inside of your head. Still, the unsettling clip made people squirm and sparked conversations about the strange places animals can sometimes end up. So, rest easy. Unless you're Indiana Jones, you probably don't have to worry about snakes in your ears. Number 5. Denture drama. Losing your teeth is bad enough, but losing them down your throat during surgery? Well, that's next-level bizarre. A 72-year-old British man went in for a routine operation and came out with more than a scar. Shortly after the surgery, he complained of difficulty swallowing. The culprit? His dentures had somehow slipped into his throat while he was under anesthesia. Doctors quickly performed another surgery to retrieve the wayward chompers. While the procedure was successful, the whole incident left everyone scratching their heads. How exactly do dentures go missing mid-operation? We may never know, but the man recovered fully and probably keeps a tighter grip on his teeth now. This tale serves as a quirky reminder of the unexpected risks that can arise during even the simplest medical procedures. And let's be honest, there are better places to store your dentures than your esophagus. All right, now let's move on to the next find. Number 4. Nailed it. DIY projects can be dangerous, but Dante Autullo's accident in 2012 defied all logic. While working at home, Dante accidentally fired a 3.5-inch nail into his skull using a nail gun. Initially, he brushed it off as a minor injury, but persistent headaches and nausea led him to the hospital the next day. X-rays revealed the nail lodged in his brain, dangerously close to areas controlling motor functions. Surgeons performed emergency surgery to remove the nail and patched the damaged skull with a titanium plate. Incredibly, Dante made a full recovery with no lasting effects. The freak accident highlights the risks of power tools and the importance of wearing protective gear. Dante's close call became a story of survival against the odds and a powerful reminder to approach DIY projects with caution. Number 3. The Pregnant Man. Sanju Bhagat, a farmer from India, lived with a growing pregnancy bump for over 30 years. His protruding stomach caused neighbors to nickname him the Pregnant Man. Struggling with difficulty breathing, Sanju finally sought medical attention in 1999. What doctors discovered was nothing short of astonishing. Sanju was carrying his parasitic twin inside his abdomen. This rare condition, known as fetus in fetus, occurs when one twin is absorbed by the other during early development. Over decades, the undeveloped twin had grown to a significant size, causing discomfort and other complications. During surgery, doctors removed the parasitic twin, which included hair, bones, and limbs. Sanju made a full recovery and his life improved dramatically. His story is a reminder of the mysteries of the human body and the resilience required to endure such rare conditions. Despite the ordeal, Sanju's case stands as a medical marvel with a happy ending. Number 2. Jarnail Singh's Knife Diet. In 2016, Jarnail Singh from India shocked doctors with a habit that seemed straight out of a horror movie. For 2 months, he had been swallowing folding knives as part of a spiritual practice. When he began experiencing severe abdominal pain, he sought medical attention, where X-rays uncovered over 40 knives lodged in his stomach. Jarnail insisted he felt guided by spiritual forces to consume the knives and claimed they caused him no immediate discomfort. However, his stomach told a different story. Surgeons performed a grueling 5-hour operation to remove the knives, ensuring none caused further internal damage. Astonishingly, he survived without long-term injuries. The incident raised concerns about the psychological factors that drive such extreme behavior. Jarnail's case underscores the importance of mental health awareness and the risks of following dangerous beliefs. Thankfully, he recovered fully and now serves as a cautionary tale about pushing the human body to dangerous extremes. Number 1. Hair Horror. Have you ever had a bad hair day? Well, a teenage girl in the UK had the worst kind, inside her stomach. Persistent pain and fainting spells led to a shocking discovery: a 19-inch hairball tangled up in her gut. The culprit? Trichophagia is a rare condition where people compulsively eat their own hair. Hair, being indigestible, doesn't break down in the stomach. Over time, it formed a dense, compact mass, causing severe health issues. Surgeons removed the hairball in a complicated procedure, allowing the girl to make a full recovery. She also received psychological support to address the underlying condition. This story is a reminder that some struggles remain hidden until they can't be ignored. Thankfully, with the right care, the girl found a path to healing. And if you're ever tempted to nibble on your locks, maybe think twice. Your stomach isn't a hair salon. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.